I sold my first computer when I was 14, pocketing a nice 30% profit, or 200 euros at the time. And now, since I'm here teaching you guys how to sell PCs for a living and how to become a PC builder, I thought it's only right if I qualify myself, tell you guys a little bit about my story, and also let you know where you could be in a few years, what the timeline in this job may look like. Because if you do a regular corporate job, everyone knows you get promoted, you start as an intern, you move up, and then you end up director. However, working by themselves is a little bit different, but there are still upgrades and promotions somewhere. So with that said, welcome back at ImWateringPSUs with my new episode on the series on how to become a PC flipper / PC builder, and here's how it went for me. So back when I was literally a kid going to high school, I would watch a lot of PC videos. My favorite YouTubers were Techia City, and I also used to watch some Italian guys because, as you guys probably know, I'm Italian. And I became pretty good at knowing the pricing for PC parts just by seeing what those YouTubers were paying, and also by spending endless nights checking out my dream PC, which I could not afford. So I was there on Marketplace just looking at deals, looking at stuff pop up, like people do with cars, when you just look at cars pop up. I don't know if you guys know what I mean. I ended up just knowing my pricing very well, and I had never built a PC in my life at that time. I had just dismounted the family laptop, ended up breaking it, and somehow put it back together with now a noisy fan, which before was fine, just because I was trying to upgrade some RAM. So my experience was very low. But one day I saw for sale on the internet a small form factor PC with a Trident case, I think it was called, very slim case, and it had a 1070 in it, and I think a 4th gen i7. However, the guy was selling it without SSD for about 300 bucks under market. So when I saw it, I was like, this thing is too cheap. It is too distant from anything else I'm seeing. This is a deal. I could buy this and resell it for some profit. And basically the same day, I went to my parents and asked if I could borrow, I think it was 400 bucks. So I borrowed that money, or put it all together with basically what I have saved. And just a month prior, I bought a 1 terabyte SSD to upgrade my laptop, which I remember costed me about an extra 100 bucks. And I went ahead, I bought the PC from the guy. I walked alone to the guy to buy the PC, and then I walked back. I remember the guy was very weirded out by how young I was. And I bought the computer, brought it home, dismounted my laptop again, put the hard disk back in, got the SSD, put it on the PC, installed the Windows, basically tested it all out. I didn't even do a repaste, I just installed the SSD because I didn't know how to build a PC. And I tested it out for a little bit. I took some better pictures and I put it for sale, literally as a flip. And within a week, I actually sold it for a nice profit, what I mentioned at the beginning. So I had my money back and I immediately paid back my parents, and I had a little bit of money. I think total with what I had saved and what I earned, I had maybe 400 to 500 bucks. So that showed me this could work to make money. So what I did next is I just waited a little bit. Now keep in mind this schedule is very dilated because I was going to school, I was playing sports. I wasn't really in it for the money, I was in it for the passion. With the money I had saved, a while later, I managed to find for a very good deal, I think it was 3 different broken computers with x58 systems. They all had like 1st gen i7s, maybe one was actually an LGA 1150 computer with an even older i3. So what I did is I bought all those and I basically transformed my garage in a PC building lab using the tools from my grandpa, and I basically dismounted all those PCs, bought some Xeons on AliExpress, and actually bought some thermal paste and some stuff I needed, and bought some brand new GPUs, but I did not have the money to buy free. So I remember I fixed all 3 PCs with AliExpress Xeons adapted to the regular motherboard. I then bought a single GPU and put the first PC for sale. When I sold it with that money, I bought the other 2 GPUs, and I managed to sell all 3 very fast. And I remember my parents telling me, why did you buy those things? They're huge, they are taking up space, you're never gonna sell them. And I ended up selling them all to people, which again were very skeptic because of my very young age. And after doing that, I basically had the chance to start to know more about tech, because I had a lot of issues with those computers. They were not working. I had to repaste the Nord bridge, something I had to do at the time I didn't know how to do. I had to adapt CPU coolers to them, which I didn't know how to adapt. I tried zip tying. I had to hammer cases to make stuff fit. It was terrible. Those were terrible computers. But since I put some fresh Xeons with fresh terminal paste, and I installed Windows. And even there, even though I knew very little about hardware, I was already pretty good with software and like optimizations and stuff. And I spent days, full weekends, just tuning those PCs. So I sold them fully overclocked. They were going like maybe 40% faster than at stock. It was crazy good value to people I sold them to for the time. Also because nobody was selling PCs, and at the time PC shops were really ripping you off. It wasn't like today where online prices are actually pretty good. Like an actual custom built PC, especially in Italy, was a big deal. So I sold those free, and I think I made my money up to about $1,000, which was a lot of money for me at the time. But then again, I took a break from PC building and I just spent some time, being a kid and doing regular stuff. But then basically I just started going, and after a while I bought a component here, component there, until I finally could afford my daily personal computer. So I bought myself and built myself a decent computer with I think it was a 6th gen i5, all brand new, and I bought a used GTX 780 where the guy kind of scammed me on the price, but I was naive. And I ended up buying that because I didn't have a big budget. I put that together and then I built with all the profit. I remember my dream computer at the time, which is what I had on the channel up until not too long ago, and it's also still in my logo, my first build. That basically kind of allowed me to do an internship to learn how PCs work, because I wasn't really turning a lot of profit in the next few deals, but I was able to deal with broken stuff, learn what's gonna make you do mistakes. And basically, even though I was maybe getting paid very little by the hour, I was actually learning a lot as I was building those computers. That allowed me to keep going and keep getting better and understanding the market better. Now, this then very much dilates, but I basically just helped friends build computers here and there until I turned 18, when I started actually selling a little bit more computers with the mining craze, and I opened up a company and I started PC flipping as a job, which you guys here on YouTube saw the beginning of that pretty much. So I started working at scale, having multiple computers on at the same time, working on multiple builds, handling warranties, and basically doing what a company would do: marketing, outreach, publishing ads, different places, having recurring customers, word of mouth spreading. And that's when I got this lab. I think the video of me first building this lab is still on YouTube somewhere, so you guys can find it if you want. I've done that for a while, and then I eventually, I don't know if you guys know, if you do, you probably don't know, I eventually quit. And now I do mostly commission work because it actually pays better. So I think the end goal of PC flipping, well, I think there are two possibilities, I think is the lesson here. So you can either do that as a very good side hustle where you learn a lot, you meet a lot of cool people, you help your friends, you share your passion, and you also make a quick buck on the side, which you can do every now and then. Or you can turn it into a proper job where the actual end goal is to end up doing commission-only computers, which is where the real money for your time is. Even though PC flipping is very good, it's difficult to scale, whereas commission PCs you can build endlessly. And so when a lot of you guys text me, well, I shouldn't say a lot, when some of you guys text me and ask me if I have a free PC to give you, and unfortunately, giveaways aside, I generally don't. Now, the reason I wanted to share my story is that I literally started from zero, just $400 borrowed because I was too young to do a little odd jobs here and there to earn it actually. But you guys can start doing this with very little money and very little knowledge, because the knowledge will come. Your profits at the beginning and how much you make per hour isn't going to be a lot because you're learning. So as in a regular job, you wouldn't be paid very much at the beginning. This is going to be the same if you work by yourself. But if I've done it, I think every single one of you guys can do it. And it's not a problem of age or where you're from, because again, I was in a country where PC building wasn't really popular at the time, and I managed to do it. So I would also like to use this video, well, first of all, to inspire you guys, because I think this is great. It's changed my life, made my life so much better. So that's why I'm sharing it with you guys for free, because I think it's just great. But I also hope, since I know a lot of you guys sell computers, that you can share your stories about how you started as well. And if you want me to go more in depth or tell you guys more, I have a lot of stories from that period. I really did, it's almost 10 years, guys. It's a long time to be doing a job. And I could tell you how I scaled it step by step, or my strangest deals, where I lost the most money. You guys let me know what you want to see next. and I'll deliver it. And the only thing else you guys back though is a like and a follow. And you can also now become a member to this channel if you want to support me monthly. It's very cheap. And with that said, thanks a lot for watching, and see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.